Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. Buckwheat County, here we are again. Time to get on with this logging. Might be another long one, but I really want to get this done. I'm going to get it done, get it cleared out. I want to get this sheep farm up and running. I really do. I'm really looking forward to progressing. So straight up, you're going to get stuck into these logs. Pick up the sticks. That's what I'm doing, picking up the sticks. Bit too eager. Right. Just wondering if I should chop down these little ones. See if they're going to start to get in the way soon. Where are my arms? There we are. Go and try my luck and see if I can pull this around the corner. Don't like my chances. Oh, something's moving me around, making me drift. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of these little ones because they're already interfering with trying to bring it around. They've got to come down anyway. So I'm just going to go chop happy for a little bit. Come on. Let's go. Get that one out of the way. Ooh. I don't know what happened there. I must hit some sort of key combination to bring something up. What happened then? I'm really not sure what I pressed. And I'll ignore it. Get these out of the way. We're all starting to fall down now. Just going to start going chop crazy, then I'll come back for them. Okay, how is everyone? How's everybody today? Welcome the weekend. Everyone got the new update? I haven't actually. I've got it, but I haven't actually really looked at it yet. But apparently, there's another little Bow Wow pal you can have. Another dog. I'm definitely going to have a. I love dogs, so I'm definitely going to have a look at that. I really haven't had a look at it. I've just seen the adverts for it. But I mean, I'm wondering if you can have more than one dog. Is another question I wouldn't mind knowing. Wouldn't mind getting a companion for Blue 2 on Herman Howson's map. These are all pesky trees, these ones. Not worth anything. Small. Always in your way. Okay, where's the tractor? Alright. Should be able to make a bit more progress this time round. Oh yeah, I got this. Oh, something's already hitting me. I wonder if I can maybe lift it up a bit higher. See if I can. Yeah, it's definitely catching on stuff, but I am making progress with it. Oh, I'm not sure if I should be doing this. Yeah, I got an easy fix for that. There we go. All in the name of progress and my sheep farm. Right. Okay. I'm just trying to get my bearings. Come in a bit tighter. No, it's actually dragging me. Alright. Might be able to drag it out a little bit further. It's catching on these white trees at the end of the tip. Right up here. It's catching on something. It's probably this one here. And I can't see anything. We'll get it out of the way. So realistically, shouldn't be having any more issues. Yeah, now it's freed me up now. Should be able to get the winch happening on after this log. It's coming over. It's not exactly the best way to be doing it. It's also catching on the bank. Here we are, I got him now. I'll be able to bring it in now. Wow, so I'm not sure if it's going to be a high paying tree, but it's definitely a long one. I can chop it up pretty easily now. Oh, okay, that's why it's actually fouled another tree. Oh well, that saves me dragging that one in. I might just drop this one here down, sort it out. There we go. Yep. Right. I'll chop that one up. I'll go in with the pulley and see if I can just bring a whole stack of wow, that was a spinning. Hang on, where's my blade? That's up in the air, is it? No, wrong one. There we go. We'll get that happening. Should be able to steer it in a bit better now. Still high. You know, I thought I had it right down. It's probably going to dig into. It'll be digging into the ground next. It's not playing ball, but I'll win in the end. I'll win in the end. There we go. There. Now I can straighten it up. See if we can miss this field up a bit. Oh, geez, I tell you what, really has got a mind of its own. That was steering me, that one. That's pretty good, that'll do. I just want to use the trailer as a rough guide. So how far are we out? About a foot. Okay, I'll bring it right on the edge, because that'll be about right then. Okay. Right, that's that one done. Okay. Out here. How's a heavy that? It's still 600 and something. Whoa. Don't want to be running. Where do I do that cut? There. Okay, how heavy is that? That's 88. I can pick that one up. What about the other one? Oh, miss out. 217. 17 kilos heavier. Too heavy to pick. It's over the lifting limit by 17 kilos. Alright, I may trim up the end at a later stage. Alright, let's start picking these bits up. Then I'm going to go in and use the pulley to grab a whole heap and bring them in. Not too worried about that piece at the moment. I'll get it later. A couple of dags on the log. Because we're selling, I will take them off. I think I got both of them. Yep, that'll do. Tell you what, the old tractor's slipping and sliding now with this this paddock all dug up. Right, that'll do. If I can get that somewhere in the middle, I'll be happy. Just a little back. That'll do. I'm happy with that. Oh, gee, I tell you what, it really is on the turning limit. I'll accept it because I've done it before, and the sawmill's just down the road, literally. Only 2 slow turns, and that's all I need to get it through. Okay. Let's pick this one up. I might even put this on the back. It's not real long. Log's in the way. Alright, that'll do. Yeah, you would have to do that to me, wouldn't you? How high is that? I can just turn it and reverse it. Might be able to, there we go. That'll do. That'll work. Missed him. Probably didn't get down low enough. Alright, got in that time. Let's see if I can get this over to the other side. Before I started this episode, I jumped up in I sent the drone up and gave it a quick fly through because I did an update, and as you know, once you do an update, you usually takes a bit of moving around to clear up the cache and get it sorted. But now that I've done that, it's fine. It's not lagging. It's very smooth. I deliberately left the trail at this end of the field because I'm going to start dragging the logs over. Just wanted a bit of room. I didn't want to be running into the trail, so that's the only reason why I've got it at this end. Come on. This mud's really sliding me around a bit. work okay. Actually, I want to get. Actually, that's fine. It'll actually make another resting spot for another log in between those two. That'll be fine. Okay, I'm going to go and start dragging some out now. That's just one tree there. Also just lift this pulley, this winch up. There we go. I think it was dragging a little bit before. Right, so what's been chopped up? Has this been chopped? Just give everything a bit of a nudge. Certainly doesn't look like it. Oh, well, it's right there. I'll see if I can pull it in. Oh, didn't like something. Of course, it's one of those little annoying trees that seems to catch everything. Have to fix that problem. To get every cent out of these trees. Alright, just go straight back, I think. Maybe lift it up a bit more. That's better. Might have a crack at putting that on the other side, actually. Okay, just going to use the winch to pull that along. Right. Chopping and sliding through the mud here. Alright, that'll do. Hey. Whoa. Didn't like that. Jammed me up between the trailer and the tractor. I think it's what's R, I think. R or B? Yeah, R and B. Like the music. R and B. Okay. Kind of forgot about it was going to be back to front. That's okay. Just drop that back a bit. Right, that'll do. Hey. I'll chop this one up. Do this. I was going to bring back a whole heap on the pulley, but I didn't realise two things. One, they had some really big ones there straight up, and also they weren't chopped up, so I figured I'll just bring them here. We'll get to a point where I will be definitely dragging them back. Come on, lost the marker for a second. What's that? That's 119. That's 246. You wouldn't know it, would you? Okay. Oh, I didn't mean to throw that. I don't know if that was me or a bit of forest mechanics. Or maybe a bit of both. Probably a bit of both. I was trying to turn around. I'm stuck here somehow. That's right. Can't see what I'm doing. Just going to have to drop it, I think, and fix it up. There's something was snagging me before. Still is. I want to get it just in this first slot here. That's pretty close to where I want it. That's exactly where I want it. Right. Alright, so what's next? Okay. Okay. Wind it up. I'll put this on this side, I think. I can actually feel the log sliding to the left out of the forks as I'm trying to line it up. That's why I've had to make a couple of last minute adjustments. It's trying to fight me, but it's got nowhere to go. It's going to lose out in the end. There we are. How heavy was that one? I don't think it was that heavy. Oh, it's reasonable. 430 something. Right. Okay. I was going to put this side and change my mind. I think there's a spot would be handy to fill. Yeah, there's a bit of. I might need to unstrap those so I can give them a bit of a nudge, so tighten them up a bit. It will all come down if I can get this twig on the trailer. Okay. Actually, I am going to unstrap it. Because I want to give it just a bit of a nudge to tighten everything up a bit. I think that's all I need. Right. Whoop. Come on. Come on, don't play silly games. Wants to fall off now, but I'm not going to let it. I'll go the other side. Further away from the straps, I can probably lock it in better. Right, that'll do. Yep, I'm happy with that. So a whole heap of small stuff in the way. I might just, well, I'll just see how much I can bring back on the pulley. I think this one here was only 17 kilos over the lifting limit, which is a bit of a pain. Okay. It's close. Alright, that'll do. Let's see what we can do with it. Being a pest. But you know what, it actually felt okay, I think it fell down okay. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. If I can get a strap on it. Yep. Alright. I'm going to get a whole stack of these little stuff. Right in the middle. Just seems to be a whole heap of everything. They're not going to come out any particular order. That's That's it. Just wanna, no, still haven't got it. Gotta put it right to the ground, have I? There we go. That'll do. That's better. Right, that'll do nicely. Okay, so R and B. How heavy is that one? Even though I could probably lift a couple of these. A couple of them are just over, and if I can put a leash on them, I can probably, well, I can bring a whole heap back in one hit. That's the plan. I'll have to get a bit closer to that one. How about this one? Okay. Let's go back a bit. Whoa! Don't know what happened there. A bit of forestry mechanics just threw the tractor up in the air, I think. That'll do for the time being, I think. Just come around. This is what this grapple's really good for. Look at that. Alright. If I can just do that. That. Turn the engine off. Let's just see how. Let's see if we can tidy these up a bit. Seems to be bits of branches all over the place. I think that's most of it. Alright. You know, I might even try to pick. I don't like picking on more than one at a time, but I might try my luck. Can we get another rope on this? What was that one? That's good. For some reason it's not reaching. Must be on a bit crooked. Alright. I'm gonna have a crack at picking a few up at a time. There's a very good chance they'll all go QF, but be just successful just once and not make it all worth it. There we go. Lost my arms for a second. See if we can get a little bit. One's always got to stuff it up now. Straighten up. This top one's being a pest. I'll try this way then. How'd that look at that? Believe me, that's a rarity, and still very good chance it's all going to come flying out in the end anyway, because it's forestry mechanics. Let's see, tossing it where to put it. I think I'll put it on the back end, because I'm probably going to have to trim these up, and if I trim them up they'll probably be liftable then anyway, so I'll keep the front for the heavy stuff. Oh, a bit out there. It's further over in here, I think. Yeah, I'll go with that. Doesn't really matter if they fall off, I don't really care. I'm half expecting it. I'm not trying for it, but okay, I'm pretty happy with that actually. And I will trim these white ones up. See, they're already moving now. They know that the gig is up. Come on. I've lost my marker. Come on. Crikey, get out of the way. Alright. How much are these? Yeah, I can pick these up now. I'll get that out of the way. Right now. Surprised the straps didn't come off actually. That's what happens usually when you use a chainsaw with a trailer that's got straps on it. You know, if your load is laden down with the straps and you use a chainsaw, it'll easily disengage the straps. Come on. You're dying to fall off, aren't you? Right. Put a couple of straps on here. Let's sort them out. This one up here somehow, right at the bottom, I reckon. Perfect. That'll do. I know it's a bit crooked, but I don't really care at the moment. As long as I can get a couple of straps on it. How about the end? Probably not, but that doesn't matter. Right, okay, well that was pretty quick. Made pretty quick meat of that. This is how I'm going to pretty much play this playthrough at the moment today, this episode. Not necessarily grabbing multiple logs like that, but definitely dragging them into the picture. Come on. I think I might put this one here sort of nice length. I'll do that. I know it's not necessarily a heavy log, but it just fits the tractor. It's a good size to go on this side. And I'll just sort of up in the air a bit at the back. I'm going to try and see if I can just encourage it to come back down a bit. There we go. Pretty happy with that. I don't care about the gaps. I'll put other logs, it'll take care of them. Alright, let's bring out some more. Back to it. Actually, I might go in this way. Got an idea here. Keep changing my mind. Yeah, I will come this way. Oh, need to come around tighter. Right here. Right here is good. Oh, steady, Freddy. Where was the third one? There were three of them. Okay, one's right near the corner. There it is. B. I'll see if I can try over here. It's not going to like me doing this, but we're going forward in a second, so it shouldn't matter too much. Oh, right there. Okay. Look at that. That is typical. What do you call it? Forest mechanics. Alright, here we go. These will straighten out a bit when I start dragging them. Okay, come down this way a bit, I think. Right here. Perfect. I'm not going to muck around too much with trying to grab multiple ones here. They're all different sizes. And, pulley up in the air a bit. Yep, it's going up high enough. Right. Well, trouble is, every time I use the pulley, I lose my arms. If I get two, it's not because I'm trying, it's pure fluke. I'm not after two, I just want to get this one here out of the way. Nice size log. See if I can lock it in place. It's trapped under my pulley. Hang on, let's see if I can move it any higher. See if that disengages it. Yep. Okay. Right. Great demand. Yeah, I got nothing to sell. Well, I have, but I don't want to sell it. I need it. What I have got, I need. Except for the logs. Could be a great demand for the logs, I guess. At court, right? I don't even know what court tide is. It's probably maybe a marketplace or something. I don't know. At this stage, I don't care because it's about clearing it. It's not so much, I mean, it's always good to have money, but for me it's actually more about just clearing the land. Come on. This is going to come straight off. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. I just couldn't get the length that I wanted. I couldn't get the reach. I could see how much it weighs, I guess. I'll do that. I don't think it's going to be a light one though. I think it's going to be well over 200. Let's have a quick look. 298. It's actually not as heavy as I thought, but still I can't lift it. I thought it'd be about 400. It's under 300, just under 300. Alright. Did I get him? It's looking pretty good actually. I'll put it right in the middle, I think. Just to avoid having it roll off. Okay. How are we looking? Come on. Right, that's pretty good. Lock it into place. Right. How heavy are these logs? 243. 94. Okay, I can pick up this one. I might actually put this on the tall if it's not too. Depends how it sits. Yeah, that's fine. There's a bigger one on there. I'm going to start stabilising the load a bit. Right, okay. How heavy is the other one? How heavy are you? You're 234. Alright, by the time I cut you in half, you'll be right. 2. Down here. Maybe a little bit longer. And I'll do the same to you. I'll probably pick these up now. Yep. These will go in the back if they're not too long. Oh. Come back down a bit. Yep, that's good. Alright. $81 kilos, I'll do the same. This glorious day. I can't get over how bad it was not so long ago with the snow, and oh, it was absolutely shocking. Actually, I even think the snow was interfering with the rendering of the episode. It really was, to the point where I was considering, I haven't ruled it out, maybe even turning the snow off. Not because I don't like it, I do actually like it, but because of holding solely because it was interfering with the rendering. Now I'll leave it on for the time being because I do want to try and do some work in the with the snow, like ploughing the roads, and I'm not sure what's available. I haven't really done a lot of work with snow, you know. I've put up with it, but I haven't really done any jobs with snow, and because I don't do contracts, I'm not real sure what's available. I know you can throw some salt around on. I've seen that around, but I've never actually really done it. I think I might have tested it once, but that's about it. Come on. It's really giving me a hard time trying to get this log on. Doesn't want me to do it. Here we go, I'm not being luck now. Just try that. Oh, let's get something onto it before it slides itself off. Good. Alright, that'll do. Right, I'll still got one more. See if we get another load. So you get some bigger trees, be good. Oh, there's something fallen off already. Where'd you come from? Oh no, you were there before, I remember that one. Might as well put you on now, I guess. Put you on over here. Might be able to help steady the load. Perfect. Maybe here as well. Okay, so let's go get some more sticks. Trying to work out the best. Okay, R and B. Okay. White one down here. Whoa. Didn't want to stop. Yeah. Right. R B. Could get that one, but I want to get the stuff in the middle so I can start concentrating on getting the bigger trees down. But I'm only going to do that if I can have a clear path. There's only one way to do that. What will happen then? They just get disconnected or something. Oh no. It's okay. I was going to get that one. I might get this one here actually. I think because it looks bigger, I can probably lift the other one. Right, let's just swing these around and see where that leaves us. Right. Let's drop this right down. Just to line them up a bit. Right. So however you are 375. Actually, these are all pretty good lengths. Actually, I might not even have to trim them. I mean, chop them. They're probably at a usable size now. The question is how heavy they are. Okay, that's 221. Crikey. 220. 165. Alright, we'll get this one lifted. Right, that'll do nicely. I think everything's over. Everything else is over, I think. What's going on here? Oh, I was wondering why I couldn't move my pulley. It's because the engine wasn't on. Just trying to lift it up a bit. Now I've changed it anyway, so it's high enough. Doesn't matter. Yeah, now it wants to go. I think it's getting dark all of a sudden. I just felt as if the sun was starting to go down. I'm not sure if it's going down or just getting cloudy. Come on. What's going on here? There we go. What's the time? It's not even 10 o'clock. Yeah, clouds are coming through, that's all. Get this on the bigger side. I'm very aware that the last few episodes all we've done is forestry. I get that. No apologies for it either. It's the type of map it is, and I know a lot of people aren't interested, and that's fine. I am. There is another map that doesn't have this much grinding as Hermanhausen's is pretty much sort of, you know, pretty much take up the farm with what I've got, and that map there comes with a lot of stuff, so I don't play that map like I use, like start from scratch. I usually, my normal method of playing this game is start from scratch, but I've made the exception with Hermanhausen's just for the sake of a playthrough, so it's not so grindy. This is more the way I play it. Come on, get in there. But, you know, obviously if you're watching it, you're putting either enjoy it or you're putting up with it. People who don't like it, that's fair enough. I get it. I do. I'd probably find it boring too if I was watching somebody else do it, but, you know, the grind that is, but doesn't mean I don't enjoy doing it. Now, why is that not coming out? Gotta do my trick. Right, come actually. Just move. I just want to bring it back to the edge a bit, just a little bit. A little bit more. That's probably too much, but at the same token, it's probably still okay. Just wanted to make some more grooves so I can put some stuff in the middle. Okay, which is done. Right, okay. Seems to be a lot of small stuff, and I'm just picking up all the rubbish at the moment, as I call it. 221. So I can carry this one. Okay. Right, go back and bring out some more stuff. Once I've cleared the floor, it really is going to thin out very quickly. The whole thing that's been holding us up for a long time is just all this sort of stuff that's pretty much I haven't had a chance to clear, but now that I have, I might just still knock that back in. I don't want it sort of fouling against that other log. That should be right now. Let's go to the end. Right, okay. There's some stuff over here. I'll be tacking this stuff to the, actually I might even start doing that now because I've cleared all here. Yep. Just trying to jump out of it. I'm gonna start clearing this area. Where's the track? Oh, that's the road. Yeah, I'm a bit confused. I thought the track, yeah, the track's over here. Okay. So I'm going to start clearing out all here. Maybe I'll spend the rest of this episode just chopping trees down now that I've got a lot of the small stuff out of the way. That seems like a plan. And once I've done that, it'll be a lot easier to see what we're up to. I really don't want to chop that big tree to the side. I'll just reevaluate it, see it. If it's not in the way, I'll leave it. Not this one, these ones have got to go. But this one here, I'm sort of keen to leave that one actually. Yeah, I'll leave that. I don't need to chop that one. Right, let's get these down. These are deadwood trees anyway. They're not even living. I'm assuming that's what they mean by dead wood. I don't know if it's an actual species of a tree. Pretty bad name for it if it wasn't dead wood. Right now, I want to make a heck of a difference. I know it's all bushy and overgrown, but believe me, once we get the trees out of the way, that will not be a problem. Won't be an issue. So, that seemed to go through quite slow. Must be a pretty big tree, not bigger than I thought. Sun's come out again, that's great. How much have I got? 16,000. Wow, I'm still getting a bit lost in these bushes. I'll step back a bit and have a look. Those two white, these ones here have got to come down. Yeah, you can see it's really opening up now. I can see it now, sort of. Can't wait to send the drone up. Especially now that we've got all the small stuff out of the way. Can't remember why I chopped this, but it must have just been to fit onto something. I'm going to put it over near the silo. I'll put it as a keepsake in the cabin. Maybe I can do something with it later. Okay. So where I'm up to off this deadwood tree here, I think. Yep. Wow. I think I'm going to have to go look for the boundary. Not the boundary near the road, the other boundary I barely touched on all the way up here, because we are really starting to get through it now. So I'll come back this way a bit, level out this area a bit. Where is this? Let's just actually send it up now. So I'm really lost. Oh no, we're right smack bang in the field. You're coming down. This will be worth a few chunky... This chunky tree is going to be worth a decent amount of money, I can tell you right now. Wow, look at the size of that one. That's a beauty. And the best thing is we haven't got a lot of the small stuff to be tripping over at the moment, because we've got rid of most of that. Oh, must have landed on a tree that was already chopped. One went down, the other one followed. This one down as well. I'm going to go and start trimming them up now, because it's just really getting congested with overgrown. Don't even know what's what at the moment. Wow. Alright, here's a good starting point right here. Oh, I didn't get everything, but I will. I'll get everything in the end. Where's that one? Wow. It's just everywhere. And then you got the grass bushes. Oh boy. So it's really just picking a direction and going for it. That's just here I've been working on. Can't even get down there. No, that's not what I want. I think I got it then, maybe. Well, I can't see anything. Should bring out the bobcat and start mowing out this place a bit so I can see what I'm doing. Okay, I got that. And yeah, I know I haven't got everything, but if I can at least just get to a stage where I can see things, I'll be happy. Wow. I don't even know where these branches are coming from. Well, a good portion of them I don't know. Is that another tree over there, is it? I thought it was grass bushes, but it's probably foliage from the trees. Wow. I'm literally just picking any direction and going for it, and there aren't many trees down at the moment. I mean, that's making a difference already. I'll come over here a bit. Oh, lost my saw. I think I holstered my chainsaw. Okay, all the stuff here. So here. Okay, the stuff here I missed. I saw it before actually, but I mean, it doesn't look too bad here now. Where's this come from? Is that from here or the other tree? Wow, it's gone all the way onto the field. Okay. So we've got that one there. Even these small trees really have a lot of stuff on them to block views. Okay, we've really made some progress. I'm going to send the drone up right now actually. Bear with me for a tick. Okay, so up and away. Look at these sticks that I've dropped. So there's one solitary little tree there that I'll have to take out. And look, sticks right over here. Oh, I'm a bit too fast then. No, actually, right here. The trees directly below me, that's the only bit of foliage left until I get to the boundary. Pretty much here to the field, all these sticks here, that's what I've more or less just worked on now. That's incredible, it really is. Time to get back down. I hope it doesn't kill me. Splat. Alright, I'll just quickly turn that off, otherwise I'll be travelling at 1,000,000 miles an hour. And I'll get this one tree here, so things aren't going to be snagging on it when I'm contemplating finish the episode now, otherwise it's just going to be more of the same. We're going to have another episode of loading these logs, but I'll tell you what, we're getting to the stage where we're starting to run out of them now. Yeah, and what I'll do is I will do that. So actually I'll just get that one off the field too. Where is it? Here. And I'll take this down to the mill and get a few dollars back. I honestly don't think it's going to be too much, because most of the wood I put on is on the back, and that's just garbage, you know, just a whole heap of nothing. There's a couple of decent ones on the front. I reckon around, if I get $5,000, I reckon I'll be happy. Well, get my chainsaw out. Cut it in half about here, I reckon. I'll probably be able to lift them easy. Okay, right. I'll put this on the front, I think, simply because it's fairly chunky. It's not heavy, but it's chunky. Actually, what I'll also do, since I've got plenty of room, I'll go and pick up some sticks near the cabin, because I've been meaning to do that. I mean, every time I take a load, I'm making a note to see if I can take some of the rubbish out with me. So I'll just drive the tractor over a little bit closer, making sure I don't get myself bogged down. Okay, so I'll just drop this pulley, disconnect it, not necessarily drop it, but disconnect it. Right, look at that, that's awesome. Yeah, I think I will end here. Like I said, I don't want to drag it out just doing, I know I've done a fair bit of forest strip. Honestly, we are getting to the end of it. We really are. Okay, so that's all shaped up pretty well. I just want to go and that one of those logs might be fouling that trailer. Actually, it's not. I'm very surprised. Very surprised, actually. I'm not going to. That's all I'm going to go, because I'll get tied up if I try to get any closer. But we're not too far away from the cabin. It's just literally here. Can I lift up that? That's a... Yep, I can lift up that. Probably start putting these on the front of the... Phew. That was a fun trip. How's that looking? That's looking really good, actually. I noticed that overhanging at the front, but that's alright. There's nothing in its way. I might get a couple of straps on it, I'll be right. Perfect, that'll do. Try to get the big one. Come on, put it away. What do you weigh? You are 184, that's not bad. So 15 off. Right. How's that looking? It's on, but I'm not sure what it's looking like. Could be much better. That's better. It's fighting me though, but it's strapped on now, so it should be right. That's looking good. Yeah, this pile here is really starting to thin out now. Such a relief to be able to walk through some nice grass now too. Ooh, did that fall off? Yeah, it did too. Come on, get up. Almost. That'll do, that's nice. Perfect. Right. I don't think I'll do all of them, but I'll just every trip I go, I want to make some sort of impact. This looks like a nice chunk of wood. Again, I'll probably stack that on a bit better. not too bad actually, but the neater you make them when you're stacking these logs, honestly, the more you're going to fit on, and the more stable the load's going to be. I'll just get one for the time being for that. One more log. I reckon we've already made a difference to this pile of sticks. It's already looking a lot neater. Okay. So you're just looking down, you can just see it's really opening up now. It really is. Okay. This is all the logging I'm going to do now. I'm going to take this down to the mill. See how much I get for it. Get another strap on it. Right, that'll do. Now I can easily get out here. That's why I didn't want to get too close to the cabin. I would have ended up getting caught out. Even now I may have troubles, but we're on the road soon. That was easy. Okay. Yeah, it's not going to be a huge amount of money. If I can get anywhere around 5,000, I'll be happy. Anything less, I think I'll feel a bit ripped off. But you know, I got to also concede it's not a really big load. It's a lot of sticks, but it's a lot of garbage as well. So, like I said, it's all about clearing the grounds right now. Okay, put that marker right in the middle, right there. Okay. Wow. We are really making progress, folks. Okay, let's see what we get. Wow, okay. It's not too far what I expected, but even so, it's better than I expected. So, now I remember last episode I did make a payment, so I can keep some money, which is good. Come on, let's go. Because pretty soon I'm going to be needing money to make a set up the sheep farm. I'm going to need a tank of water too. Going to get everything organised. Whoa, which way are you going, mate? He's got a death wish, that one. Okay, folks, I'll end it here. I'll put the trailer back in the paddock ready for next episode. I might even fill it up too. It's really good that I got the fuel tanker organised. Oh, come on. It's not quite what I wanted to do it. Come on. Oh, you wouldn't dream about it, would you? Just following me around. Alright, I'm going to play games. Fine. Which one are you? This one here. Fine. Wow, it's a big one. Hang on. Get the right speed. Go there. Out here. How heavy are you now? 420. About right here. Cool. It's liftable weight now. Of course it doesn't like me mucking around. It hates it when I actually win. What? Bring it over the center a bit. That's it, that'll do nicely. Yep. I can always trim the back if I need to. Right. Now, as I was saying before I was rudely interrupted, actually I might even just park it this way. We've got room on both sides now. I'm going to need room at the other end anyway to drag all those. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Alright folks, we are set for a bit of logging next episode. I won't say it's not going to be too much logging, but honestly I think we're really getting close now before we can put the sheep farm down. Come on. There we go. Okay. Just want to say thanks folks, I hope you enjoyed it. I know if you've hung around this long, it tells me that you enjoy the forestry element as much as I do. But believe it or not, it's not going to be a forestry map once I get started. It's just an essential part of the playthrough at the moment. Anyway, hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you again next week, or next episode I should say. Bye for now.